everybody, thank you for joining me here at Joyful Blossom. My name is Kim and today we're going to be sublimating some mugs, and I'm super excited to show you my method, what works for me. We're going to be redesigning my stickers to make a mug design. So this one's a little darker, so we'll see how it comes out. So we're going to use this darker color as the background and we'll see how it comes out. I'm super excited. And then we're going to do this one. We're going to convert this sticker design into a mug design. And then if we have time, we're going to do this one also. And I will show you my whole method that I use. Okay, so what is sublimation?
The sublimation method uses a special sublimation ink and sublimation paper that allows the ink to transfer onto the sublimation blank when heat and pressure is applied, because the ink becomes a gas which allows it to permanently embed into your sublimation blank. You will need some heat tape, which is a special tape that when heat is applied doesn't leave any residue. Mug press, here I have my Cricut mug press, some sublimation blanks, some heat gloves, and that orange mat is a heat resistant mat, some sublimation paper. Today I'm going to be using these 15-ounce Cricut mug blanks. And my Epson EcoTank 2803 sublimation printer. I converted this printer by buying it from the store, and instead of using the ink that it comes with, I put sublimation ink. Okay, here I'm going to be redesigning my sticker design to fit a mug. Things that are important to remember. Here I'm working in RGB, which is for screens, but I went to save as PDF and I found that my colors came out perfect. And it's very important to mirror your image, so you go to Object, Transform, Reflect, Vertical, and hit OK. I have my PDF here ready to print in Preview. I just go to File, Print. And here are my sublimation print settings. I'm going to go over them. I select my sublimation printer. Then for my presets, I do have a preset sublimation mugs, but for this example, I'm going to show you from scratch what I do. So I'm just going to go with default settings. My sublimation paper is 8.5 by 11, so I have to make sure that this is selected, and it is, so that's good to go. Here, for some reason, my Mac always scales to fit, so I always have to manually go to scale and change it to 100%, so that way it keeps my original measurements. And after that, I go to this drop down menu here and select media and quality and select best quality, and that's it. That's how I get my print so nice and crisp and colorful, and you just hit print. These are my 3 sticker redesigns for mugs. Okay, now that we've printed and cut the designs, you can see here that the ink looks a little desaturated, but once heat is applied, it will become vibrant. Here I am applying the design onto the mug blank. I feel like this is what takes the longest because you have to make sure that the design is evenly spaced and that the paper is tightly applied and taped down, because if there is slack, it creates space between the paper and the mug, allowing the ink to disperse when it becomes a gas, causing what is called ghosting, which is blurriness. Okay, here I went ahead and sped up the video just because it does take a little bit of time, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I didn't do this one correctly, but I'll show you that there was some slack that was left, so I had to redo this one. Okay, so now we're in real time, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Here you can see the slack. So that's gonna make my print to come out very blurry. And I'm gonna go ahead and redo this one later. And we're gonna move on to the next designs, which are also sped up just because it is a long process. But if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I would be happy to explain. There's so much information that goes into this, and I tried my best to plan it out and make sure that I put every single piece of information that's very helpful in this video, but I feel like I always miss something. So if you have any questions, I can clarify. So here's cup number 2, and then we go on to cup number 3, which I'm really excited about because this is the darker design and it does have little stars. So I'm curious to see how they're going to come out, if they're going to come out nice and crisp or if they're going to have some blurring, but we will see. So here we go. We have a total of 3 designs, 3 mugs. And I'm finishing up the taping here. They are ready for the mug press. So I went ahead and turned it on. It does have to preheat, but now it's ready. I found that it's very important to evenly space the mug when you're placing it in. Here I'm showing you where my paper ends, and I'm leaving 1/4 inch space. So that way the teal part applies consistent pressure and you get crisp edges. And it's also important to open up a window and have proper ventilation when sublimating. I am so excited to reveal these. As you can see, once the heat was applied, you can see the design through the paper. And here we go. Here's my first design. And I let them completely cool. And now I can hand peel them. I don't have to wear my gloves. And I'm already liking the color. So nice. They came out so nice. The colors are so vibrant. And it's exactly how I had it on my screen, even though I printed or I designed in RGB. When I exported my PDF, I exported it into a PDF, and I'm surprised because everybody says you have to do CMYK, that's for print, but I found that this works. So this mug right here is where I didn't evenly space it, so you can see how I had one crisp edge and the other edge was kind of blurry. That's what I'm talking about. I went ahead and redid another 3 mugs, and I actually paid attention and made sure that I evenly spaced it and the edges came out nice and crisp. And here's my 3rd design. They came out so nice. The colors are so pretty. So these are the 3 that I redid with crisp edges, and the coloring is amazing.
Yay, we made a bunch of mugs. So I'm really happy how these turned out. Look how cute these are. And this one, Dare to Dream. And then this one, Overwhelmed. Who isn't these days, right? So thank you for coming along with me. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and I will be happy to respond to your questions and answer your questions or any comments. I've been getting a lot of supportive comments, so thank you so much for my first video, and this is now my 2nd video, and I hope I'm getting a little bit better and not being a robot on camera, because that's not what I want to do. I want to actually be myself on camera, and so it could be like a hangout. Anyways, all right, so if you haven't seen my first video where I make stickers, please watch that. And for next video, we are either going to sublimate some pencil bags, or I mean, I use these for pencil bags, but I also use these to throw in my purse where I can keep my gum and my like allergy medicine and a pen and just essentials, like maybe like, and then my chapstick. And I also use it for, of course, my art stuff. And these are polyester, 100% polyester. So these are meant to be sublimated. And we are going to apply these 3 designs, sticker designs, to them because why not? And I love them and I think it'd be just cute. So yeah, I have my art supplies in here, and I just throw it in my tote bag and go to a coffee shop and go draw. So imagine this on here, or this one, or this one is gonna be so amazing. The colors are gonna turn out great. So if you want to join me for that, it's probably gonna be in my next video, and I have a whole pack of them to do. Oops! I have a whole pack of pencil bags. Or if I have time, we can paint my white Vans that I've been wanting to customize for a very long time, but finally want to do it. If you have an opinion and you want me to do one or the other, please comment below. Which one are you more excited about? So this one we're going to customize into a Joyful Blossom brand, so it looks like my brand, with all the colors and stuff. So I'm just really excited to finally get started on these, because I've had them and it's been one of my projects that I've been wanting to do for a while. So I'm really excited to do either. So please comment below and let me know what you want to see, and see you next time.